In the headlines, former U.S. President Bill Clinton makes a one-day visit to Dominica, and Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit tours ongoing works in the capital city and environs. Hello and welcome to National Focus. I'm Kerdisha St. Details of the headline stories and others coming up.
I've been in the business for over 16 years. I get up in the mornings and I look forward to having the next cruise ship berth on island. When the visitor steps off the ship, the first impression is me, and I believe that I need to put my best foot forward and to ensure that everything I do it to the best of my ability. Based on my recommendation, visitors go to various sites, restaurants, bars, and vendors. I take that responsibility very seriously. I would like that the guest receives the same service that I have provided to that individual or guest. This business is bigger than me. Everybody plays a role. The cleaner who cleans my bus, my mechanic who does my checks, those persons ensure that I provide a quality service to the guest. The tourism dollar doesn't just stop with me. It allows me to pay the bank, visit the supermarket to feed myself and family, and have a drink with friends. My name is Jenna Gist, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. And now for the details. Former U.S. President Bill Clinton paid a one-day visit to the Commonwealth of Dominica on Tuesday, February 6, 2018.
Although Maria has ravaged the beauty of our school and taken away our comforts, we feel elated to have you here with us. Oh yes, it's a pleasure to have you.
His visit comes on the heels of the convening of the Action Network on Post-Disaster Recovery by the Clinton Foundation. Speaking to the local media on Tuesday morning, the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit commented that former President Clinton is a longtime friend of Dominica and the Caribbean community.
I've had the pleasure of working with him and the Clinton Climate Initiative since 2012, developing clean, renewable energy projects in Dominica. As a matter of fact, the Clinton Climate Initiative were exceptional in assisting us in developing our geothermal project as our advisors. Since the devastation of Hurricane Maria, President Clinton's commitment to Dominica's future has only grown stronger. He immediately pledged that he would do whatever he could to help us rebuild as the world's first climate-resilient nation. And since then, he has backed up that pledge with action. In November last year, he joined me at the CARICOM UN High-Level Pledging Conference and issued a rallying cry to the international community to fund our plans for long-term sustainable development.
Honorable Skerrit said that the recently convened Action Network on Post-Disaster Recovery is focusing on 5 key areas: energy, infrastructure, health, education, and economic development. The network aims to improve disaster response and support the sustainable, inclusive, and resilient building of the region.
I am grateful that as one of the Action Network's first 3 commitments to action, the Digital Foundation will be repairing or rebuilding 7 schools and 360 homes in Dominica that were damaged or destroyed by Maria. And today, our relationship with the Clinton Climate Initiative will grow deeper as we announce our plans to work together to develop a rapid integrated resource plan for Dominica's energy sector. I look forward to working with President Clinton and the Clinton Climate Initiative as we transform Dominica's energy sector into a model of resilience that the entire region and world can follow.
Meantime, former U.S. President Bill Clinton commended Dominica's resilience in surviving Hurricane Maria and its efforts to become the world's first climate-resilient country.
I appreciate the heroic efforts you are making to overcome the impacts of the natural disasters that have befallen you, but even more, to take advantage of this moment to position your country to handle the next disasters better and to respond in a way that will improve both your chances of surviving the climate change that is roiling the world and prospering from it.
He added that Dominica also has the chance to prove that the Caribbean can be more prosperous with green power at lower costs, which will allow the utility companies to increase revenue.
You got a chance here to prove, beginning in Dominica, that the Caribbean can be more prosperous by building resilient homes and structures than by ignoring it, more prosperous with more plentiful green power sold at lower costs, which will actually make the utility more money because you'll have more users. In other words, you can change the whole preconception. I have watched country after country after country in the Caribbean held back with the highest electric rates in the world because they insisted on continuing years after they should have the old model of importing heavy oil or diesel when there were ample solar, wind, and in your case, geothermal resources available to deal with it.
Following the press briefing, the former president, accompanied by the Honorable Prime Minister and members of cabinet, journeyed to the communities of Pishle and Soufriere, where he saw firsthand the devastating impact of Hurricane Maria. In more news, the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, and cabinet visited ongoing river dredging works in Roseau and Checkhall on Wednesday, February 7th. GIS's Shaakira Pierre has more.
The Roosevelt Skerrit-led administration is continuing its efforts to make Dominica the first climate-resilient country in the world. On Wednesday, the Honorable Prime Minister and his cabinet got a first-hand view of ongoing works in the Roseau and Checkhall rivers. A regional firm, Infrastructure Services Limited, was contracted to assist with cleanup and arrived in Dominica with a massive fleet of heavy equipment last month. This is to assist with Dominica's recovery efforts post-Hurricane Maria, a true example of Caribbean unity.
Here in Roseau, it is no different. This emergent transformation of our infrastructural landscape has been engineered and undertaken by Caribbean brothers and sisters working in unison. A Barbadian-owned company might have been awarded the contract, but it is a partial Bajan and Trinidadian equipment and expertise, combined with Dominican expertise and labor, that has brought about this transformation. I have said repeatedly over the last few years that Dominicans alone cannot build Dominica. By the same token, Trinidadians alone cannot build Trinidad, and Bajans alone cannot build Barbados. Indeed, I was amazed by the number of Dominican nationals, resident and working in those sister islands, when late last year I met with hundreds in the aftermath of the hurricane.
Currently, 30 Dominicans are directly engaged on this project. The Honorable Prime Minister is pleased that this project will have a positive impact on the economy.
I warmly salute and congratulate the near 30 Dominicans employed full-time in the administration and execution of this very important exercise. I am told that in addition to those 30, there are scores of other Dominicans providing valuable equipment, supplies, and services, whether it be in the areas of mechanical maintenance, security, fuel supply, fencing, construction, insurance, hardware supplies, or through restaurants and other provisioning. Clearly, a significant proportion of the national expenditure on this cleanup initiative remains in Dominica and revolves in our economy.
Post-Hurricane Maria, river dredging took priority in areas which are vulnerable to disasters. In the Checkhall Massac area, significant work has been done in the river to ensure the safety of citizens. Honorable Skerrit outlined government's plans for that part of the island.
The next step is to dredge the entire Massac River to improve the safety there. We'll be placing, based on the advice, the Ministry of Public Works. As a matter of fact, we brought in some experts to advise us on what mitigation mechanisms we can implement or institute in the Massac area and a number of areas in Dominica that are vulnerable to flooding. So we'll be following diligently the advice that the experts have given to us. So over the next days and weeks, you will see an improvement in the measures that we have started. As I said, we've stabilized the areas, as you see, because a few days ago, as the residents would tell you, they couldn't have gotten to their homes, and those who tried did it at their own at serious cost to themselves. But now you could drive through the entire Checkhall area with no difficulties. But the next step is to go in there, harvest the huge rocks, place them along the riverbank to assist in mitigating against the flooding and to dredge the entire river.
The Honorable Prime Minister is pleased with the progress which has been made thus far. He appealed to Dominicans to join the country's recovery efforts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have come, I have seen, and I am satisfied. Indeed, I am impressed and overjoyed by the transformation that I am seeing as we embark on this Dominica Strong initiative. I wish to endorse this theme and to embrace it as a national rallying cry. We all need, as Dominicans, to join the cause of making Dominica strong again. I hope, Mr. Maloney, that there is a shirt large enough to fit me and one small enough to fit my son, because we shall wear them with pride. All generations in Dominica must sign on and sign up to the noble cause of making Dominica strong again.
Building Back Better has been a mantra of the Dominica Labour Party administration after Dominica suffered significant damage during Tropical Storm Erica in 2015 and Hurricane Maria 2 years later. This government is committed to the task of making Dominica the first climate-resilient country in the world through collaborative efforts with local, regional and international agencies who are willing to assist. Reporting for GIS News, Shaakira Pierre.
The first ever Eat Fish Let's Play Day of the Casabres constituency has been reported to be a success. Priska Julian attended that festive event and reports on its accomplishment.
The Eat Fish Let's Play Day hosted in the village of Casabres on Sunday has been deemed a success, according to the Honorable Parliamentary Representative for that constituency, Johnson Drygo. The family activity geared at bringing together the communities of that area, fostering continuation of family fun activities, and boosting sports and consumption of fish, by all reports, was a fruitful one. For the Honorable Parliamentary Representative Johnson Drygo, the sacrificial process of planning was all worth it.
We had meetings outside because we have no light and so on, so there were times when we just had the meeting in the open. But we kept on planning and so on, and I'm happy that all our planning effort is a success. And today the community, they are here celebrating the moment, enjoying themselves, eating fish and so on.
Key driver in the planning and hosting of the event, Dominica's ambassador to the United Nations and former parliamentary representative for the Casabres constituency, Her Excellency Lauren Bannis Roberts, is also pleased with the outcome of the event.
I'm so pleased with the turnout. We had schools from Kingston, Salibert, Seneco, Casabres, San Sauvé, Goudou, Pilitufre area. The weather was very favorable. We had a glorious weather, and the turnout was greater than what I really expected. It's over 300 persons here, and participation was huge.
Eat Fish Let's Play Day is also catering to the learning of the youth as it relates to the importance of marine life, both for consumption and the environment. Fisheries Liaison Officer at the Fisheries Division, Sephra Barron, says the students of that area were targeted for taking part in the activities through their schools.
As part of the activity, the Fisheries Division has decided to undertake a few projects, and that includes the building of aquariums for schools in the area. In addition to that, we also hosted a schools cook-off. In addition to that, schools in the area, which comprises of Castleberry, Seneca, Saliba, and Atkinson, were asked to build aquariums, posters. They were also asked to write poems and to make the day a bit more meaningful and marine related. The aim at having the schools create these aquariums is just to build the awareness of marine life and how better they can behave, or how the actions they take can either make or break the marine life. So we are asking them to think conservation.
The Eat Fish Let's Play Day is expected to become an annual event for the area and include sporting activities as hopeful boost for the sports club in those communities. GIS News, Priska Julian.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, non moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Gouvernement Labour a continué effort là pour faire Dominica premier pays là qui s'apprend changement climatique. Mercredi, Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit et puis cabinet tapé opportunité là pour voir travail là qui prend place dans la ville Roseau et puis la ville Checkhall. Your company Lord Pays Infrastructure Services Limited tapé your contrat pour aider pour nettoyer Dominique et puis gros équipement mois passé. Ça c'est pour aider Dominique pour vivre à sous pied après dommage la cyclone Marie fait. Premier ministre Honorable Skerrit dit ça c'est manière Caraïbe là qu'a venir ensemble. Actuellement, trois Dominicains engagés en projet ça là. Premier ministre Skerrit dit il plaisir projet ça là c'est bénéfice économie Dominique. Après cyclone Maria, le gouvernement fait un lot de travail en live en place qui était vulnérable pour cyclone. En Checkhall et puis massacre, un lot de travail été fait en live ça là pour faire certains citoyens bien safe. Premier ministre a dit le gouvernement n'a d'autres plans pour passer ça là. En même temps là, Honorable Skerrit dit il plaisir et puis travail là qui j'ai fait haute compagnie l'autre pays là et puis il a encouragé tout Dominicain pour faire un bagage pour aider Dominique. Pour bâtir plus meilleur, c'est une parole gouvernementale qu'a fait après tempête Erika en l'année 2015 et puis cyclone Maria en l'année 2017. Le gouvernement a fait commitment pour travailler pour faire Dominique premier pays là qui s'apprend changement climatique et puis effort hot agency internationale, locale et puis régionale qui voulait aider. Ancien président de l'Amérique, Bill Clinton, a visité Dominique pour un jour. Visite ça là prend place à le 6 février. Visite ça là c'est quand Dominique était affecté par cyclone Maria en septembre l'année passée. Bill Clinton a travaillé et puis gouvernement pour mener Dominique là été avant cyclone là. Les anciens présidents là arrivé Dominique ils joignent et puis premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit et puis His Excellency Charles Sabre président Dominique et puis d'autres membres parlement à Financial Center là. Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit dit président Clinton c'est un ami Dominique et puis communauté Caraïbe là pour un longtemps. Président Clinton ni un network qui aide Dominique et puis network ça là qui mettait attention à sa santé, éducation, développement économique et puis parmi d'autres. Ça, c'est tout pour Nouvelle en Creole. Non, moi, c'est Shaakira Pierre. Ni un bon week-end. Au revoir.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light. You know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS on facebook.com/GIS News Dominica and also follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kerdisha St. Thanks for watching.